Hey everybody, Paul Vacheski, and welcome to Nebraska Landlords. So I'm afraid in this video I have some really bad news, and before I get there, and it is, I'm not exaggerating here, I got to ask for forgiveness. So I got an email last week from somebody that said, hey, have you heard about LB643? This impacts your community. And to be honest with you, back in January, I read this and I thought I had delivered the information to you guys, and I didn't, so I apologize. Unfortunately, they had a committee hearing on the 26th of March. The good news is it is in committee still, so we still have an opportunity to opine with our state senator about opposing this bill, and you're going to want to. It is LB643, and if it passes, here's what it would do. For anyone who owns 30 or more single-family rentals, you would no longer, on your state income tax, have the ability to deduct your mortgage interest, your property taxes, or the cost of maintenance. That's a problem because this bill, as it admits, is designed to force you to sell your property so we have more inventory on the market. That it expressly says that. So you would lose your mortgage interest deduction, your property tax deduction, and your maintenance cost. Now, that matters because if you're over 30 and this passes, this is going to impact you immediately. If you're not over 30, someone who is trying to grow their portfolio to maybe 50 or 100, their business model, the way that they leverage their debt, all of that is different than somebody that just wants to buy 20 or 25. So there's going to be a lot of us in the industry that are going to have to change business models, and you just can't change a model like that without having a train wreck. That this is a serious bill with serious implications. Now, as always, there's always exemptions, and pretty much if you're a nonprofit, then you get the exemption where it wouldn't apply to you. Now, a couple of things that in addition that you need to know. So it would require you, so if you had 30 or more, you would lose those deductions. However, here's how you could keep your deductions. Number one, you could sell at least 10% of your single family rental properties to people who would live in the home. So basically owner occupied. If you sold 10% of your portfolio, and I assume until you get under the 30 single family rental home threshold, although it doesn't say that, I'm assuming that, you could still get your tax deductions if you sold 10% of your portfolio every year, or you sell at least 5% of your portfolio only to first-time homebuyers as defined by the Nebraska law. Now, there is one other exemption in case the market implodes and you can't sell anything. It goes on to say that you could still collect your deductions or get your deductions if you made a good faith effort to sell the property, meaning you put it up for sale at the market price. So you couldn't overprice your listing knowing it wouldn't sell. It'd have to be at fair market value for at least 90 days. And during that 90-day period, you receive no offers. Even if you got a $5 offer under the statute, that's an offer within that 90-day period. If that $5 offer came in within that 90-day period, then you would not qualify for the exemption. But it says if you're good faith, you put it up for sale and you put it up for sale at fair market value, and within 90 days you don't get any offers, then that allows you to appeal to the Department of Revenue, which is not a guarantee. You could ask for an appeal to qualify for your deductions. Obviously, that's going to cost a lot of time and money for somebody to do that, because my guess is you're going to have to hire your accountant to do it. And then there's no guarantee you would get it. No doubt about it. This is the worst legislative bill that's ever been introduced. This is communism. So, because the vast majority of the people that are going to get targeted are the you and I, residents of the state. Now, if they wanted to put like a 500 threshold, I get it. Then you're going after the big corporate landlords. We can talk about that. This is ridiculous. Here's what I need you to do. It is in committee right now. More than likely, it's not going to pass. However, we need to make sure if you have not reached out to your senator about any other bill this session, you need to on this one. LB643, write your state senator, tell them to oppose this. We don't want this one to pass. That's devastating in so many ways. So anyways, I'm sorry I forgot to bring this to you, such an important legislative bill, but here it is now. And that's all I got. I'll see you all in the next video.